In Benin City, there lived a 24-year-old Edo girl named Osei. People called her Osas for short, but behind her back, the neighbors had another name for her, Fairweather Size. You see, Osei was a weirdo. Anytime she was broke, her body would suddenly develop an unholy relationship with food. Her appetite would expand like nipple bill during harmattan. She would eat anything. Pepper rice and stew. Yes. Gary with ice block. Of course. Oil rice and groundnut, starch and melon pepper soup. Why not? To Osei, food was not food anymore. Food was a person. It had a face. It was therapy. Food was a best friend, her tissue paper for tears. But the day Osei touched money, even small a lot of 50K from one uncle abroad, her appetite would vanish like politicians after winning elections. Suddenly, she would start acting like those fit farm babes. Please, just give me salad with boiled egg. Doctor of the future said 5 boiled eggs a day. She would say, crossing her legs like she was at Hilton Hotel, not Mama Emma's Booker. And before 2 weeks, her belly would go down, cheeks sharpen, waistline return. Her life was like an orchestra of weight gain and loss, controlled by the conductor called bank balance. One particular month, Osei was seriously broke. Her tailoring business had been slow, and the last customer ran away with her fabric and deposit. To make matters worse, her landlord came with a broom, sweeping her doorstep aggressively. Edo landlord's way of saying rent is due. Osei opened her fridge. Empty. She opened her kitchen shelf. Empty. She opened her neighbor's pot. That was the day she entered food survival mode. She went to her cousin's birthday, and when people were shy to carry food, Osei collected takeaway packs with the boldness of a lioness. She stacked them like treasure and ate them in the middle of the night while humming gospel songs. Within 3 weeks, Osei became a proper Orobo again. Her neighbors started greeting her differently. People addressed her as Mama. In Nigeria, Mama was ascribed to older and more mature-looking women. She was only 24. Some said she was fresh. Fresh also means more flesh. Her trousers began to groan whenever she bent. Her shirts became crop tops. Even her church usher uniform refused to zip. One morning, while struggling to climb an Okada, the Okada man even begged her, "Madam, I beg shift more. Not 2 people you suppose pay for." Osei's phone vibrated. It was an alert. 250,000 naira. Her uncle in Italy had sent her a small change for upkeep. Immediately, Osei's body rebooted. She dropped the meat pie she was chewing and said, "I beg, wrap 'em. I know they too chop junk like that." Within days, she started take long morning walks in her dusty area. She bought sport bra from thrift, popularly known as Okrika. In Edo, thrifted clothes were better known as a local. She bought second-grade leggings because they were cheaper. In these outfits, she really looked like serious athlete. She would jog around her area to the admiration of some young men. She enjoyed it when these men shouted out to her, "Agility Mama." Some would join her halfway to make her blush for a new night. She started watching fitness videos online. She would say to her phone, "Food will not spoil my life." Her waistline appeared more defined. Her double chin gradually reduced. She started walking around the neighborhood with confidence. People said, "Wow, Osei, you are glowing." But everybody knew her glow was sponsored by Agent 2K. However, this weight drama continued for years. She would often talk to herself. "I know more money meant more flesh. How would my destiny helper see me like this and not turn around to need help from me?" At one point, even her pastor noticed. During testimony time, he said, "Sister Osei, last week you were blessed financially. We could see it in your body. This week, have you backslid again?" The whole church laughed until Osei wanted to hide under the pew. Her friends teased her mercilessly. They even gave her a nickname, Financial Woman. Osei gradually became friends with one of her longtime customers, named Star. She was a software developer, slim, fine, and most importantly, a patient woman. Osei was 2 years older than Star, but their friendship looked like heaven's arrangement. From the first day, Star didn't mind whether Osei was in her fat stage or slim stage. She has always admired Osei's gentle smile and soft approach towards customers. Hence, she became a returning customer over time. When she was big, she called her, my soft teddy. When she was slim, she called her my pin mouth charger. For the first time, Osei didn't feel judged by her body or her bank balance. Not that she cared so much about people's opinions, but this time, felt understood. She felt loved. Star encouraged her to balance her eating and start saving money properly. She encouraged her to open food budget account, and instead of eating in tears during broke days, Osei learned how to cook healthy meals that didn't cost much. Slowly, her weight stopped jumping up and down like Nippolite. 1 year later, they both attended a mutual friend's wedding. They looked well-toned, almost like twins. Their personalities rubbed off on each other. Star brought stability and intentionality to Osei's weight, and Osei brought pepper rice and assorted meat. Upon noticing how people admired their appearance, they whispered into each other's eyes and giggled mischievously. Osei would pull Star up at intervals for quick swaying of waist to the love song by Timmy DeColo playing subtly in the wedding hall. Ayawomi was Osei's all-time favorite. They knew attention was pulling towards them around their circle. They enjoyed it and made impressions with it. Some ladies by the corner scorned at them and called them show-off under their breaths. Osei didn't care. Neither did Star. They both soon left the event to the relief of the other women. Money may come and go, appetite may rise and fall, but true love will feed you better.